of Lagos for another exciting episode of Street Fire. It's sunny out here on the streets of Yaba, Lagos, but the sun is not going to stop us from talking about bothering issues. Now, speaking of bothering issues, with the ongoing rape allegations and, rape cases breaking the internet, it is important to understand the concept of rape versus consent. Now, we're out here to get schooled by the people, so stick around because you will definitely get a thing or two from this one. My name is McQueen. Let's ride.
This episode of Street Files is brought to you by Manifest Apparel.
Okay, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Comrade Joseph Obianime.
See Ginger. I beg, use Ginger answer my question. I beg. Yeah. So, this thing that is disturbing my mind is this. When do we call the case, rape, and when do we say it's consent? When we talk, I'm saying rape, and when we talk, saying consent. Explain.
Well, what I want you to know with regards to rape and consent is that it is dynamic as well as relative. Consent is a voluntary approval that is given to somebody to maybe have carnal knowledge of the opposite sex. But this consent we are talking about can be obtained by fraud. Okay. And so when it is obtained by fraud, it simply means that the person who has obtained that consent by fraud should be made to face the law. Because a lot of women, a lot of young girls are forced into having sexual intercourse with the opposite sex when actually that was not the basis of their meeting the other party. So you see that consent can be obtained by fraud. If I meet a lady on the road and then I called her and maybe told her something different and then obtained her permission to come into my home with me, and then as a result of that, I took advantage of that lady when she did not actually suspect that such a thing will take place. I have obtained consent by fraud, and so I should be made to face the law.
Just take her, rough-handed her to somewhere and nobody is there and everything is closed. You rape. That is what they call rape, because you don't have any agreement with this lady, maybe into any relationship that somebody will say, we know they are into something before they have real relationship, they are dating themselves, but you don't have that kind of thing. You just take her and drug the lady.
Okay, talking about rape, talking about consent, there are two different things. They are opposite in meaning. Okay, now rape, you forcefully had your way. Okay, now consent, both of you had the agreement.
When we are talking about a rape, if you want to have anything that is sexual intercourse with a lady without the willingness of that lady, it's a rape.
Rape is when you have sexual intercourse with a female, opposite sex. It can be from a female to male, it can be from male to female. When both parties do not agree, maybe let me say, fine, you actually express yourself and the other party says he or she is not willing, then you try to force the person.
I think it is rape when the girl did not say yes. There was no formal agreement. There was no any, how will I put it, understanding between them. Yeah, sometimes we could actually hang out, then a lady can be giving you maybe green light. Yeah. That does not mean she wants sex. That does not mean she should be raped.
It's an agreement, sex is an agreement between man and woman. So when it is in your mind that you want to do it, that is consent.
That aspect is when both parties, at least you you show your feeling and the other party says, okay, no problem, and you guys enjoyed yourself. Let me just use enjoy yourself. So automatically that's it.
So in the essence of consent is that there's a mutual agreement. We want to have sex. Yes, and this is what I want. This is what I don't want. Once you go off the limits as a guy or as a lady, you've raped her, to my own understanding.
All right, now let me ask you personally now.
All right.
If you catch a rape offender, like you hear that this person will rape this person, what are you going to do?
The best is just a jail term with hard labor. That's if our society will actually carry that out.
Whoever that rape, life in jail, will stand as deterrent to the others.
Before in Nigeria, anybody caught in raping is 21 years imprisonment. But I don't know if the law still abides to date.
The best punishment for them is fine. They should, let me say, jail. After jailing them, then you have to expose them, let them know what it takes, like let them know what they have done, let them know the quantity of what they have done, then you orientate them, then you educate them. I think once they are educated, they should be able to know that, okay, this thing is not meant to, they should know how to control themselves. I think that's just it.
Done on today's episode. Remember I told you they're going to get a thing or two from this one. I hope you got something, because I did, and that is the fact that when it comes to sexual relationships, no is no. Yes is yes. Yes that was yes and later became no is still a no. Let's put a stop to rape. It's becoming too rampant. Let's stop it once and for all in our society. And with that said, check us out on our website at www.connectnigeria.com, and also follow us across all our social media handles. It is at Connect Nigeria and at Cntv Media. You can follow me too. I will follow you back. Okay, till I come here next time. Bye-bye.
This episode of Straight Files is brought to you by Manifest to Power.